The recording is started, so let's get right into it. Pluto has sent a talking request. We can talk about questions and we can get people on stage after the presentation. Until then, y'all gotta listen like some students. Actually, before I get into this, I wasn't afraid that we actually needed like a... What the fuck is this? You guys give me 1 second. Okay. I actually didn't notice, or I didn't realize that we need like a website call, but apparently most of you guys are still asking the most basic questions in chat. So we are going to cover everything today. We're going to talk about, it's going to be more for beginners, but at the end there's going to be, I will show all of you guys the apps that I use in my advanced Shopify stores and how I build my Shrine Pro themes. And but for all of the beginners inside this call, this is going to be huge for you because I'm basically going to guide you through how you can basically build your store as soon as you go viral and which themes to choose and how you go about everything in the front end, which is, I'm going to just show you. That's going to be way easier. Okay. Some basic questions you should ask yourself is, when do you want to start building the website? Because you can spend and waste so much time if you build your website too early. For example, let's say this is what most Facebook guys do. They build the website and then they start advertising, because obviously as soon as they pay for ads, they will get traffic onto their website. For us in organic dropshipping, it's completely different. We want to go viral first. We want to see like proof, if there's actually proof of concept that people like the product, if people are asking in the comments where to buy it, and then we want to start building the website. Because sometimes you're going to be like, in this mentoring, you only get handed winning products, which reduces the probability of testing shit products. But there could be some cases, for example, for me, when I was basically testing products without the mentor and anybody telling me, okay, this is a good product, this is a bad product, you're basically just throwing shit against the wall and hoping that this is a good product. So only build the website when you have engagement. I would say when you have like one video getting more than 50K views, or you have several videos like hitting consistent multiple thousand views, this is also when you can start building the website. And in very rare cases, like for 2 products actually, I've never went viral, and I've also had less than 1,000 followers, which is a big tip, guys. Don't wait to get 1,000 followers. You can already build your website way before that, because this is how I missed out on probably my first $5,000, because I was basically going super viral, but I wasn't building the store. I was like, no, I need to wait until I can put the link in my bio and then I'm going to start building the website. No, as soon as you go viral and you see people actually wanting the product, this is when you want to start building the website. So let's say if people comment on your 10,000 view video and there's 100 comments asking where to get it, this is a huge sign that this is a banger product, and this is already the point of time where you can start building the website. So now we know we want to build the website. At what point of time? What theme should we use? There's tons of different themes out there. I personally never used anything else than the Shrine themes. This is like a big company which offers very good e-commerce templates for your store. They have 3 different versions. The light theme, which is I think $50. Then they have a mid-tier version, which is around $200, and a pro version, which you'll basically see on all of the big organic dropshipping stores, which is about $400 or $350. And because at the beginning, you don't need, if you've never built a website before, don't worry. It is so easy with this theme, because they actually give you a pre-built website where you basically just have to switch around the texts and move around some positions. It is the easiest and fastest way to build a website. So in the beginning, I've been using some of the Shopify themes, and I was also using Gem Page Builder, but that was I'm so convinced on the Shrine themes. They are all super good. And what I always do is, for all of my new stores, I go with the Shrine Light theme, which is the cheapest one, because at the beginning, I just want to get my website online. And as soon as my store hits 10,000 in revenue, I upgrade the token to the Shrine Pro theme. And then I add a few more sections, because the difference in the Shrine Light theme is that you basically have less Shopify blocks, which means, for example, on the Shrine Pro theme, you have way more options on upsells and pre-purchase upsells, post-purchase upsells. You have different feature product blocks. But with the Shrine Lite theme, you basically just have a basic website. And I'm also going to show you on one of my stores here how it looks like. So this store is actually way above 10,000, but for this store, I was actually too lazy to get the Shrine Pro token. So this is the Shrine Lite theme. And as you can see, this looks like every other dropshipping store. And this is all Shrine Lite theme. Super easy to set up. Takes me maybe 2 to 3 hours if I need to build a new Shopify store. And then that's it. Can you all see the store I'm showing you right now? I should be sharing the entire screen and not only the Miro board. Great. Okay. Should I optimize my website for mobile or desktop? 100% for mobile. To be honest, I didn't this is probably the first time I checked this store on desktop. I don't even give a fuck how it looks on desktop. Look, usually if I see this right here, I would put this middle GIF on the right side and the text on the left side. But since I never even touch I don't optimize the desktop version at all. So I always go for mobile, make sure that it looks best on mobile always, because 99% of our traffic is going to come from mobile. So that's where we want to put our attention to. And as you can see with the Shrine themes, they are already so good that they will automatically optimize your theme to the desktop version, even though you don't pay attention to it. So as you can see, it doesn't look that bad. What language is this? That's German. I'm from Germany. When talking about building a Shopify store, there's always two things you want to go into. It's the front end and the back end. For now, we want to focus on the front end. The front end is basically everything that you guys see here. The front end is the design of the website, basically all of the functions that you have here. The back end is everything in the background, the settings that you have in your Shopify store, for example, setting shipping rates, adding new products, adding more pages, everything, basically just everything. And for the front end, it is important that as soon as you basically create a new Shopify store, that you create a website design. Obviously, we're going to do this with the Shrine theme because this is just the easiest. And as you can see here, these are the pages you have to include on your website. Most important part is the product page. As you can see here, it's highlighted quite obviously that the product page is the most important part. The product page is basically the page where you promote your product. This is the page you wanna link to on your social media accounts. If you put a link in your social media accounts, you wanna link to this page. You don't wanna link to your home page. This is the home page. The home page is just a super broad general page. But on the product page, we are actually selling to the people and convincing them that this is the product. This is where they basically see the entire offer. So product page is the most important part. You should always start with the product page because when you link people to your website, they are going to land on the product page. So this is where you should put 90% of your focus. Then we have the homepage. The homepage should look nice as well. This is why it's second priority, because sometimes if you, for example, I always reply with the website name in social media comments. So let's say they're asking me where to get it. I'll tell them this halaltrup.de, and then they will land here, which means if this homepage all looks super awful, they are going to close the web page immediately. So this has to look good as well. This is why it's secondly. But here I want to direct them instantly to the product page so that they don't spend any unnecessary time on the homepage. So then we also have FAQ and shipping, which in my opinion is super important as well, because this is objection handling, which is super important to have on your website. Customers, basically, we don't have these big brands like Nike, Adidas, or something like this, where people don't need to ask any questions. If people see our product, they have a lot of questions, and we need to answer those questions to them, which means you need to have another page right here on top. Where is mine? Here. This is my FAQ, where I basically just reply to every question they could have. How long is shipping? Do we ship worldwide? Can I return my product? Which payments do you accept? From where do we ship from? Shit like this, like just basic stuff. But this is super important. People always want to know how fast the shipping is, and then you basically need to answer a few questions about the product as well. Then we have some additional web pages which we should have on our store as well, but those are not super important. But as soon as you want to start building a Shopify store, you should start with the product page. Then you go onto the home page and the FAQ and shipping. And this is basically, then it's done. And then you should go to the back end and set up everything here. And then you are ready to launch your website on your social media accounts. Then another thing you should have is your contact page. This basically looks like this. This is if people want to return their products or if they have any questions. I'm basically telling them here, please send me an email. Tracking page, if you send them their packages and you want to reduce emails, you basically just add a tracking tab here. This is where they can put in their tracking number and then they can see where their package is at. And legal pages, this is what you want to have on the very bottom, basically just the usual legal shit you need to add to your product, to your website. Do you say you ship from China? Also, what shipping times do you put on your website? Do you say you ship from China? No, I'm not saying from China. I do say from from Asia. I just keep it broad. Let me see. I don't even remember what I put in here. Where do I ship from? Our products are being sent from our team in different regions. For example, here it says USA, East Asia, and West Europe. These are most likely, like, people know if you say Asia, it's China. If you say USA, it's going to be like some, I don't know, South America or something like this. And West Europe is like Poland and shit like this, like the usual countries that are being used for logistics. And shipping times depends on the product, but I always have super fast shipping times, which means I put my transparent shipping times. But if your shipping times are longer than 10 days, I would not put this on your website. But with William, you will have 8 to 10 days shipping, and then, like, let's say everybody here is using William's shipping times, which are 8 to 10 days. I would put 6 to 8 days on your website. Like, people won't notice the 2-day difference. And you can also just play around with, if they are telling you, oh, why is my package so late? You can say something like, okay, we've had a holiday here. You've been ordering on the weekend and something like this. And I've never had problems with shipping times. Only if you have like some really bad supplier, like, yeah. Did you fake the reviews? No, these are actually the original reviews on my store. And talking about reviews, we can go in depth on those as well. I do send my customers Luke's reviews, which means as soon as they receive their product, 10 days after fulfillment, like after delivery, they will get sent an email, and then they can put a review on my website. If it's a good review, I'll publish it. If it's a bad review, less than 4 stars, I will not publish it. Like, you can choose yourself which reviews you want to put on your website. And also, if they add a picture, you can give them a discount for the next time they purchase. And this works actually extremely good. And Nico, at what point should we start optimizing our website? So the first optimization for me always is when my store hits 10,000 in revenue. Because as I said, I'm going for the Shrine Lite theme, and then I upgrade to the Shrine Pro version. And the reason I'm upgrading from Shrine Lite to Shrine Pro is because with Shrine Pro, you basically get like so many more features, and obviously you want to implement those on your store. Like, for example, I'm at this point where I'm basically this experience with different apps and different codes that I don't need the Shrine Pro version anymore. So I'm good with the Lite version as well on this store, for example. The reason I upgrade to the Shrine Pro token is because you can super easily add upsells, downsells, bundles, and shit like this. And with the Shrine Lite theme, you don't have the possibility to do this. But yeah, as I mentioned, I have different apps, different codes that I use, which I don't need to use, which make me not Need to buy the Shrine Pro version. Did that answer your question, Odysseus? Is that a Greek name? So you can only use the zip file on one store at a time. Yes. Okay, homepage. What do we need to show on our homepage? The homepage is just a general overview of what we are selling. So as you can see here, guys, there's basically not much going on. I try to direct them on the very first side of eye. So as soon as they open the website, I want to get them to the product page. But besides that, I just mentioned a few things like blah, blah, it's handmade. Obviously, it's not. Then I have some Luke's reviews. All of my websites look the same. These Luke's cards, I always have them on my store. These look super good and super original. And then down here, I just have some featured collection. And that's basically it. I don't want too much because they should be scrolling on the homepage. They should be going to the product page as soon as possible. Yeah, as you can see here. One more thing that you can actually do with, I have one product which is a technical, I think I told you, like I'm running the Go Arcade here in Germany as well. And for this product, I have a, what's it called? A video tutorial on the homepage. And this works also super good. Like this is something you could also put on your product page and your homepage as well. And if we go to our product page, which is the most important part, we want to have clean pictures, most ideally with infographics. But I'm too lazy to kind of re-edit my pictures because obviously my store is already running and I'm too bored to kind of split test anymore. I'm more focused on other things. But if you build your store from the very start, it is best to have like infographics. Infographics means, so if you see this picture, you want to have like this works super good with supplements. Like if you have some supplements and you have some infographics and basically just a small picture and then you have a short sentence right next to it. This looks super good. And something I always like to do on all of my stores is, because people are coming from a brain rotted platform most of the time, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and if you just have these super clean pictures, they're going to be a little bit scared. They'd be like, oh, okay, I just been sold. Because most of the times we have these super organic storylines and we want to keep it very natural with the other one, very organic. This is why I always like to have like these organic gifs, a little bit low quality, but not low quality, like organic. If you see those gifs, you're not like, oh, okay, this is like a huge company trying to sell something to me. But also at the same time, it doesn't look like a scam. And same for the product pictures. I always have these super clean pictures and I always have some organic self-made pictures. Yeah, exactly. Clean pictures plus infographics. You can use GIFs. I always use my GIFs to be honest, and then just mix them with organic and professional pictures. And next thing is always have bundles. You can either use Shrine bundles, which is this section right here, or you can download apps like Pumper, or oh wait, that's I think it's Kaching bundles like this, or Kaching bundles, because sometimes if you have like a cracked theme, the themes nowadays are actually that bad that you basically have to download tons of different apps so everything is working. So that's why I like to use those apps. And then basically what you need to do is add different options, like buy 1, buy 2 units, buy 3 units, and as simple as that. Next thing you want to do is, when building your website, your product page, is having upsells. Upsells means basically, so as you can see here on my product page, let's say I wouldn't have the bundles because bundles are already upsells. Upsells means the base price is $24.99 for this product. Okay, let's say I sold 2 of them. Okay, nice. Now the total price is almost 45 euros, which is almost double the price. And as you can see here on top, I'm basically selling one more little extra product, which is 5 euros extra. So upselling means you basically just want to get more and more and more money from your customers. And since we always don't have returning customers, you want to be selling as much as possible on your storefront when they visit your when they basically visit your website, because most of the times they're not going to come back to your website. So when they are on your website, you need to sell everything to them. Bro, what the fuck's that? Yeah. So upsells is this little checkbox thing here. And this is if you search any website from any organic dropshipper and you analyze it, you will always see this. And this is X checkbox here. I put it here. Use app X. This is where you can use this. I don't know why. I think it's this little arrow which makes people just want to click this. And yeah, obviously always have this pre-selected. And something else you want to have is pre-selected shipping. Just make the super cheap, like $2, $3, $4, $5, and this is just basically free money. 99% of customers take this. It's insane. And next thing you want to have is show shipping times. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, okay. Here I show it, show shipping times as well. And all of this is the most important part on your website. Everything else that is down below here basically doesn't matter. The most important part, I would say 80% is this, which is called like the offer, and 20% is the very bottom of your website, like the reviews, because people scroll up and down, and that's it. They most of the times I've analyzed a lot of my customers on many stores. Nobody gives a fuck what's on the center in the middle of your fucking website. The top is the most important part, and then the very bottom, because they want to check the reviews. So this right here, you have to put so much effort into this, making this the best offer as possible. And this, when I told you in the last time, you need to do split tests on your website. I'm not talking about switching GIFs on your website and basically testing different texts. No, 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 no. The offer is this entire upper selection. And when I tell you split test it, I mean make this shipping upsell maybe €5 more expensive. Maybe make it $2 cheaper. Maybe do the bundles a little bit more expensive, a little bit cheaper. Add some, decrease some, and basically just split around. And yeah, as I mentioned in the last time, if you want to split test your store on, like if you have a store with more than 100,000 revenue, I would highly suggest you to use the app Intelligence. If you don't have more than $100,000 revenue on your store, it doesn't make any sense because the app costs $500 a month. So you basically have to go by guts feeling. And yeah, all of this is your offer, guys. So the rest of the website, this entire section here, this has the purpose to convince the customers to buy your product. How we do this? Objection handling. We are building trust, and we're trying to make the offer more attractive by explaining what our product is actually doing. These are the three main pillars of your store. If something on your store is not working, let's say you don't get sales, your conversion is as anything, you always need to ask yourself this: am I handling enough objections? Am I answering all of the questions? Do I have enough trust? Do people actually think I'm a real store, or do they think I'm a scammer? Do my reviews look good? Do my reviews actually handle objections as well? Or are they just saying, oh yeah, it's good? And is my offer actually attractive, or is it way too expensive? Is it maybe way too cheap? Intelligence is basically an app which sends 50% of, so Daniel is asking, what does the app do exactly? The app Intelligence is basically splitting your traffic. So let's say 100% of your traffic, no, let me put it in other words. 50% of your traffic goes to product page A, and the other 50%, or you can set the percentages however you want, are being sent to product page B. And basically, let's say on product page A, you're selling the product for $100 with free shipping, and on the other web page, you're selling it for $105. So you can test around a few things, and then you can basically set the time range, how long you want to test this, and it's going to stick with the winning product page and then implement this. And then you can basically every 3 to 5, 7 days, you can just implement new tests to your website. So now Now you are asking, how do I make all of these changes to my website? How do I handle objections? How do I build trust? How do I make offers attractive? Because saying it is easy, actually executing on it is totally different. If you want to build trust, not if you want to build trust to your website, if you want to handle objections, like for example, people have so many, as I told you in the beginning, people have so many questions about your product. Like, let's say I've made a video, a very emotional video for this product, which obviously um, is one of the video concepts that works super well for this. People be like, oh, cool, this is a glass with papers inside. But what people be asking, like, what the fuck, what's even inside of this glass jar? So I have to make sure telling them that these are verses from the Quran. And basically, I'm telling them that we are having verses from the Quran inside. Like, this is obviously not a super hard product, but if you have any of the other products, like some super technical products, you will have to answer a lot of questions. So people don't leave your website having tons of questions and basically not buying your product. And then also what you want to have is add benefits, not features. For example, here in this section, I'm telling them why to buy this. Spirituality, inspiration, daily routines. You will feel more calm. You can have more connections to Allah. You don't want to be sitting on your website and telling them, yeah, if you do this, you don't have to read the Quran. No, 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 no. Selling doesn't work with features. Selling works with benefits. What's my benefit when I buy from you? Like, if I'm, you basically get the point. I don't need to explain this. All of you are fucking smart. So, next thing is, oh wait, Moreno's asking something. Do you resize GIFs or just make a GIF out of a video and put it in Shopify? I just put a GIF on Shopify, and with the Shrine Pro version, which I have on mostly all of my stores, you can enhance the video quality. Or if for this store, as you can see, the GIFs look super bad. They could have some more saturation, but I don't find the time to do this. But if I'm using this, I'm using easygif.com. I can put it in chat. EasyGif. I think it's called like this. What is that app called where it switches the prices? Intelligence. I've also talked about split testing in my last split test version. Maybe you can check this out as well, Pluto, if you're interested in this. So, something else is be as transparent as possible. I know I just told you to have to decrease your shipping times rather than increasing them. So let's say you have like shipping times of 3 weeks. You don't want to be putting 3 weeks on your website, but obviously you don't want to get any chargebacks at the same time. So you have to find a proper middle ground. Then have reviews everywhere. First thing I'm doing after being finished with the entire website design is downloading Looks. I'll type it here in chat as well. Review app Looks. It does cost money, 35 euros a month, but it is super worth it. It basically allows you to have these super nice comments and you can create them yourself. And yes, I never import in reviews from AliExpress. I always do them myself because I have okay, I can actually tell you about my review strategy. The first ones should always have some pictures and be objection handling. So for example, at first I thought this product wouldn't get me closer to Allah, but after buying it and reading it for a week, I actually do feel a closer connection or something like this. And then at the very top where it just says these texts, I'm usually just mentioning something like super fast shipping, store was super good, price is good, like basically just those things you need to mention subconsciously. But here on top, I do have the longer ones with the pictures, and then at the bottom, I just have the other ones, the text reviews. Bro, my brain is so lagging right now. So also about the reviews, I don't even know if I have this on this website. No, I don't. But you want to have reviews on your product page. You want to have reviews on your home. Okay, I don't have any here. That's interesting. That's actually something I need to add. At the very bottom here, I usually, for all of my stores, have reviews as well. But I guess because I have those, I didn't put them at the very bottom. But guys, if you have loops, add these somewhere in the middle of your website, and then at the very bottom, add these reviews that I just showed you, like those cards here. Yeah, okay. And add social trust to your website as well. Like, we are still trying to build trust to our customers. You can do this by basically just taking a few screenshots from your social media account, showing that you've went like super viral, and then people be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you went viral, blah, 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 da, da, da. Have money back guarantee as well on your website is super important as well, and make sure that your product is better than main competitors. When you have the Shine Pro version, you basically have a comparison table, which makes you stand out from your competition. You can put like, okay, we have all of these benefits, but my competitor doesn't have them. So as easy as that. So backend is basically everything which is not visible to your customers. This is everything that you have. And if you've ever seen your Shopify account, or if you haven't, and you will see it soon, this is what it looks like. These are your settings in Shopify. Basically, you can do everything here. You can basically decide you want to sell only in Germany. You can set your own shipping rates, everything. If you basically finished building your website design, you want to go into your back end and do these things before publishing your store, so you don't run into any problems, which is setting the language. If you sell in Germany, sell in German native language. Set shipping rates. By the way, I think I've shown them here. Yeah, these are my shipping rates. If you ever need to implement shipping rates, do these. Then set all markets active. Like, if you sell worldwide, set all active. If you only sell in Germany, only set German market active. And for the payments, you need to install Shopify payments and connect with PayPal before you start selling. If you start selling on your website and people buy with PayPal because you enable PayPal, but you are not connected to your PayPal account, you will never get this money, guys. I've made this problem like with my first 3 websites. I was that dumb. I always enabled PayPal, but I never was connected to PayPal. And then the money is basically somewhere in the sphere and never going back. And there's no way to detect it. Like, you have to cancel the order. And sometimes, yeah, it's just a super hassle. And obviously add your domain and the logo to your website. For your domain, make sure it's super short domain and not a very complicated one, because if you answer comments on TikTok or something like this and your website is like super complicated, people are not going to take the energy and type this into Google. So now my most used apps for reviews, upsells, and tracking are these. As I already mentioned, Luke's Reviews is the one that I use for all of my reviews. Translate and adapt is because the Shrine theme is in English, and I basically have to translate it to German because most of 60 to 70% of my stores are selling only in Germany. And then I have Upcart Card Drawer. This is basically for the shipping selection. And X Checkbox Upsell. This is the one that I just showed you here on top with the little arrow, which is a pre-purchase upsell. And then we have 17 Track. This is providing the customers with their tracking number and sending shipping updates. And also super important, this app helps you transferring your tracking number into your PayPal account, so you don't have any holds. This is huge if you don't want to have any PayPal holds. I've never had problems with PayPal holds. I don't know if nobody's doing this or if I'm just super lucky with my PayPal accounts. But first things first, I always do on my website so I don't run into any issues with PayPal, is just downloading this app. And if you get an order and it is fulfilled, this will automatically put this into your PayPal account as well. And then you don't have any problems with PayPal holds. And this last one here, Vitals. This is one of the apps I use when I for my new stores, because this allows you to kind of record your visitors. And for the first 7 to 10 days, I let it just record straight. And then you can put like some specific tags. For example, you just want to see visitor recordings from the people who put product in cart but didn't check out. And then I basically want to find out why they didn't check out, because they had some interest. And then I can see, oh, okay, maybe there was a mistake. They've been looking a lot of times on this product page. Maybe I need to introduce some new elements here, maybe test a little bit here. super huge, because at the beginning you're in such a hassle and in such a mode. You just want to get the website published as soon as possible, that you forget some minor details here and there. But customers really go in detail through your website. So then you see, oh, okay, wait, what the fuck? There is a grammar mistake. Maybe the customer thinks now we are fucking scam because we don't pay attention to our website. Now let me change this. Okay, let me go through the chats. Oh, wait. We are finished anyways, so we can. Guys, it is time for fucking questions. I know I'm popular for my bad GIF selection, so I'm gonna honorably say thank you all for your attention, and you shall now asking questions. Oh, my brain needs a short break. Bruh. How do you know Coney? What the fuck's that? Is that this cat? Oh, that was a trap for sure. Okay. Bro's brain rot. Do you take returns from every product you run? Yeah, of course I do. Ah. What's the 17 track app for exactly? It's sending shipping updates to your customers, and it is putting tracking numbers into your PayPal account so you don't run into any PayPal hold problems. Wait, does that app, Ollie is asking, wait, does that app show you the customer's inputs? Yes, that's exactly what it shows you. When are we getting a tutorial on how to target different regions, or is it only for advanced people? Huh? It is in the fucking Ethan's, what's it called? Ethan's record, like in the, bro, how is this fucking thing called? Like, we already have this recorded, a VPN solution on Ethan's VIP masterclass. I don't know what's it called, but you can check this out. I already recorded the video on there, but besides that, I can also send in my YouTube video, which is a little bit more edited, so you can easily follow along. Give me just 1 second. How to target US audience. Here, there you go. Guys, my product. By the way, now that I leak my product anyways, I can give you a few insights on my end as well. I'm going super viral right now. Oh, yeah. I fucked it up. Anyways, this is the YouTube tutorial, and I went super viral yesterday. Like yesterday, I'm at 500,000, now 350,000 views with this product here. Guess how much it converted? No, here's the camera. 0, fucking 0. This product is so ass, bro. I think I'm gonna cut it soon. I hate this product. I fucking hate this product. It's so bad, bro. I just need to get rid of my stock, and then I'm stopping this product. So what's the next question? No, he has a little bit of motion in Germany now. Bro, who the fuck is Coney Gaboni? Wait, I need to check this. I feel so left behind. Coney Gaboni. Oh, yeah. I know him from the TikTok shorts. Do not watch this shit, stay focused. That's why I'm a best, or I'm fucking stupid. What is something exactly for chargebacks saying there and never reads the see. Oh, bro, chargebacks is such a hassle. I fucking hate chargebacks. And the last 2 months have been my biggest months. So with bigger money comes bigger problems. That's actually a fact. And I'm busted with chargebacks, bro. I fucking hate chargebacks. There's an app you can download, which is called Charge Blaster. If you're in the US, it is mandatory. You need this app because this is going to prevent you from any payment problems. Here in the EU, we don't really have this problem. So, and as of now, the Shopify chargebacks, I've never won them because they take like 6 months, bro. I don't have the fucking time to wait 6 months. So I'm never providing any information on those. But PayPal chargebacks are super easy to handle, bro. I never lost any of those. Which chargebacks exactly are you referring to? Like from which payment provider? Bro, Odysseus, this is the same strategy. If you want to target the US or any other country, this is the same. You just need to do the other process the other way around. If you want to target Germany, you need a German SIM card and you need a German VPN. How do you handle the new GSPR law? I don't at all. I'm gonna see what the competitors do and then just copy what they're doing. Okay, guys, chill call, chill call. Do you guys want to go and send in any products that we shall go over together? Any account reviews? There's a few beginners in here, and you shall no be scared to send in your videos, so we can go over them, and everybody can send in his own opinion on those and can give some feedback. We are 11 people. Okay, guys, I want to see at least one question from everybody now. I want to see that you've been participating in this call and that you actually listened. If you ask questions, I told you last time, it shows that you are trying to learn the stuff. You need to integrate yourself into the knowledge. Just listening is not gonna work. 2 people left the call. Bro, that's too funny. I'm gonna check afterwards who left this call when I said this. That's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious. Bro, we are not in school, yo. They said they thought I'm gonna pick them and roast them. Oh shit, bro. Do we have anybody who wants to come on stage? Hey, by the way, this I was actually curious because last time we talked about turning on face cameras. Can you guys turn on your cameras and I can see you? Because on stage, I'm not sure if this works. In a usual Discord call, it would work, but on the stage, I have no idea, bro. Yeah, I think. Okay, interesting. But he made 2 people leave. Bro. They shit their pants for sure. Okay. We got David, brave man, asking some questions. After the call, I should start making content. Okay, let's see. I can't believe that people left the call, bro. That's too funny. Okay. Let's see what we got here. So everybody in this call who is not or who is in phase 3, please open up David's account and give him some account reviews. I'm watching his account right now as well. I'm gonna screen share. And feedback is highly appreciated. What do you guys see when you look at this account? How would you give David feedback? What do you think David can do better? Please, not so many answers. Come on, guys. Let's make this a little bit more interactive. If I look at David's account, what am I looking for? Obviously, I don't see any video bio. I don't see any logo. That could be a bug, but This could also not be a bug, which means, David, please go. Oh, wait, in the link you sent on TikTok, it does show the logo. So you just need to add your biography. And just by looking at your reviews, at your views, I see the very first video which got a little bit more views, but that's usually always how it goes. So when I see an account getting almost always the same views, I'm gonna go based on engagement. So let's see how the engagement is on each of those videos. 30 likes, 15 likes, 10, 23, 23, 6, 5, 11. Okay, so your most recent video got the most likes. Wait, 31st? Why were you not uploading for the past 3 days? And also, why are you only uploading once per day? Okay, no, you've been uploading. Bro, what the fuck? What is this account? You've been starting to upload on the 22nd, 24th, 25th, 28th. What is this, bro? Where's your consistency? Bro's getting pressed. Now I know why nobody wants to ask questions. Okay, so David, you lazy ass. What you're gonna do is start doing 2 uploads per day. One in the morning, one in the afternoon for this product. And this seems like we don't have enough data as of now to go on what to do, what kind of video concepts to do. But just by looking at those few videos that you have on your account, here, this has the most engagement. So this is a video concept you should look in deeper. Yeah, bro, this account, you can't build momentum if you're skipping daily uploads. Bro, if you are away with family, I've been in Paris and I've been uploading for every product twice per day and I run 7 products. What is your excuse? We've had the bulk filming call 2 weeks ago. Why do I make these calls if nobody's executing on them? Okay, do we have anybody else who wants to get some reviews? Who wants to get cooked? Oh shit, bro. Oh shit, bro. I'm a fucking G, Ollie. I'm a fucking G. No, actually, how I did it was just as always. Like, as of now, with all of my products to film them, it does take me 5 days of the week. So 2 days on the week, I'm usually just chilling and basically just doing a lot of dumb shit. So on those 2 days that I had free the week before, I've been just editing a bunch more videos. And that way I was able to still continue uploading. And I was still editing a few videos on the plane back and forth. So that allowed me like another 5 hours of productive work. I've had pre-filmed everything. I just needed to edit those videos, and my editing process is so fast that it doesn't take me any time. David, you are responsible for this decision yourself. You put this product on your product sheet thinking this is a good product, and then Ethan agreed on this product. Why are you putting this on your sheet if you know it's a hard product to film? You make the decisions for yourself, and now you have to take responsibility, and you have to upload twice per day. You need to go through the pain, my friend. Bro thinks making money is easy, bro. Bro. You basically missed. Okay, so these are like 2, 4, 6, 8 uploads in a time span of 10, 11 days. So let's say, as we always recommend to do, 2 uploads per day. That means you missed out on 10 videos. You missed out on 10 lottery tickets, making you potentially your very first viral video or your very first sale, or even your first 10K, because this is a high converting product. all you need to get is probably 100 to 500,000 views, and you are printing. But you decided to skip. No, Matthew, he's not. I just checked my phone. Can I get your opinion? Can I hop on stage and explain my problem? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Come on in. Come on the stage. We have like 5 to 10 minutes left. What's up, Maji?
Oh, do you hear me? So ich kann Deutsch sprechen, aber ich glaube, es ist besser auf Englisch.
Yeah, make English so everybody understands you as well. Do you want to turn on your face camera so we see you?
I probably will see my girlfriend. No, I will try to. Okay. No, you see me?
Yes, sir.
So no. Yeah, everybody don't know what I'm writing. No, I can't show my face. I'm running the product where I show my face. So basically, okay. Today I have got like notification from Shopify that like big company I want to remove content from my like product page. I think this is like I have used their photos, and basically my problem is as I'm safe if I'm still running the same the same product but with different pictures. I have made pictures myself.
Yeah, so they told you in the DMCA that it's because of the pictures?
Like they told me that I can copyrighted content. Just they said copyrighted content.
Okay.
No, like.
And you think
about the product?
It's copyright because you stole those pictures? Like you know that this is probably the problem?
Like this is probably the pictures because I've visited the website and I saw like this exactly picture that I have used.
Yeah, okay. Then I would go ahead and do my own pictures.
Yeah, I have made like ugly pictures, but selling now like maybe 3 sales right now.
Yeah, then you need to make bigger. Like you need to make pictures with the same quality.
Yeah, I know. I will do it tomorrow. Maybe like put some professional light and something. Like maybe ask some people that know how to make perfect photos. And am I safe if I will order in bulk 2,000 units of this product for the next month?
I don't know. It depends on you and your output. If you are able to push out a lot of content, then you are obviously also getting.
Like for me, it's not a problem. I'm pushing like 3 videos a day. My account performing God sei Dank good.
Is this a custom product, or why do you need to bulk pictures?
No. It's like very common, very run-through product, but it's like prints views for me, not for everybody. Even for this big brand, like I think it's like branded dropshipping, he has very low views in comparison to me.
Why do you need to bulk purchase? Why do you need to bulk purchase?
The factory will go down for a month, and then it need to start production. The new production, it also takes like 2 weeks, and basically 1.5 months will be, I will fight a lot of chargebacks, and I don't want it. So I will pre-order 2,000 units of different products.
Of different products, you mean? But
like it's like different variants of this product.
And how many do you usually bulk purchase?
It's my first time.
It's your first
time? Last month I did in 15 days 800 orders. So I just calculated the percentage of what product variant is the most.
In which time frame did you sell 800 units? In the last 15 days?
Yeah.
Of those 2,000 bulk purchased, how many variants is this?
3 variants. Like one variant is like maybe I have bought only 100 units. For one variant, 1,800 units, and for another like 200 units.
Okay. And how are your social media accounts performing? Are they still on the uprise?
Very good. Like you saw it. like I'm the new student.
Yeah, I don't remember, bro. But you can send me on Discord DM or pop up the message on WhatsApp so I can check very quick.
Yeah.
I think I know the product if I'm not a complete dumbass right now.
Okay. I need to tag you. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, bro. You can easily bulk purchase those.
So, okay. That was like my question. I'm pretty sure it's like because of my pictures, and also the brand got offended because I do more money than they. I'm pretty sure. Like, bro, they have below 1,000 views.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, you definitely need to take new pictures.
Yeah, I need to change pictures, but they still sell. I made like 5 sales.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Past 2 hours.
Maybe you can try and steal content from other websites and not from your main
competitor.
People
to get DMS from another content creator.
Oh, you already have another DMCA?
No, I don't want to have it. I will create fully custom photos, like, I don't know.
Yeah. Easy, bro. Easy. Next month is gonna be big for you then. That's interesting. Nice.
I don't know. Right now I have very bad day because of DMCA. Also, my conversion rate went down today, like yesterday, and yesterday I had 1K day. On New Year I had 1K day, and today is like maybe 500.
Yeah, what's your plan for the rest of the night? You need to set priorities now. If you already know this is the mistake or this is the thing that not making you money.
I'm doing, what is the most important thing right now is to make high quality photos to sell.
Exactly.
And like videos are ready. I have recorded, like for today, our videos are done.
Great.
So basically I need only to upload the last video for today.
Yeah, chase the money, the needle making money activity. So do this, what makes you the most money. Yeah, great, exactly. Nice. Do we have anybody else who wants to come on stage as well? I think, Eugene, do you have any more questions?
I think basically I have explained the situation and like get your feedback. So I will, Daniel said me that I can just make the same product and just remove it. Okay, and if I will delete the product that I got DMCA, will the unfulfilled orders, I don't know, disappear or something will happen with them? No, my supplier still will be able to fulfill them. Like if I explain him the situation.
Yeah. Your supplier won't even be able to see that you got a DMCA strike.
Yeah, and if I will delete the product, everything will work fine. Yeah.
If you what?
If I will delete that product that I got DMCA on.
Yeah, you can't just delete the DMCA. You have to appeal against it, and then they will check it. Obviously, now you took the pictures down, so they are going to delete the DMCA.
Okay. Okay then. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you for coming on stage, Eugene. My man. Yeah. It's gonna be printing next month for sure.
How can I disconnect? I don't know how to do it. Also.
Okay. Do we want to take on one more, or shall we cut it right here? It looks like nobody has any more questions. And with that being said, I wish everybody a beautiful weekend. It is 2025, so no matter what, even though it is weekend, I want you guys to be putting in the work. David, you know what you need to do. And for everybody else, spam some W's in the chat. The call was recorded. The Miro board is going to be added as well. And arrivederci.